We're here again with my friend Johnny Carrabba. We are taking a look at the Houston Restaurant Week's 2026 lunch dishes from both Carrabba's locations. So original on Kirby, that's where we are today. There's also an original on Boss,
right?
Also participating in Houston Restaurant Weeks. All right, so I'm excited about these lunch options because they're so iconic. Are we starting with? No, the next one. All right, the next one is my favorite, one of my favorite dishes. But these are the dishes that have just kind of been around for a long time. They're very popular. You get guests coming in, always asking for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you said the Carrabba's on Kirby. You know, it's going to be 40 years old this December 26th. And then Rosie's, the Carrabba's on Boss, that's going to be 38 years old this August. And the Carrabba's on Boss is a lot better than the one on Kirby. You know why?
Because it had your mom.
My mother. Just ask my mother. It's a lot better.
All right. What are we looking at here?
It's just a old classic fried calamari.
Yep.
And, you know, I'll be honest with you, you know, people always want to know what we do to the fried calamari. It's just real simple. You know, it's just flour, salt, and pepper. And then I think really, you know, the marinara sauce is classic.
Your marinara is above the rest.
Yeah, and that's you know what everybody kind of serves it with. But then the thing that I love about this dish is the other sauce, and the other sauce is a lemon butter sauce. But then you'll see like on the top of it, you see that stuff on the top.
I do.
That's a sliced pepperoncini, like a Greek style pepperoncini, and that just adds so much like a little zip to it. And so I like that sauce even better than the marinara.
Pepperoncinis. You don't see those that often these days. It's a very East Coast thing. I grew up with a lot of the marinated, and like we would just take them out. My mom especially, we would take them out and just eat them whole. Which that's how you're supposed to do it, right? I love the pepperoncini usage. All right, hold on. I gotta go for the sauce first because you know. I mean, it's
you do you.
It's the iconic marinara. The original. Oh yes. Hold on. Get in there. Get that spoon right there.
I'm gonna try the other one.
Yeah. Okay. You can try the other one.
This is what I like.
You don't have to take that big of a bite.
No. This is what I do every day 100 times, and then I wonder why I can't lose any weight.
He came in here.
I like that one.
The table was wobbling a little bit.
I'm gonna use the other end right now. That's the way we.
I didn't know that was a thing. Wait, is that like a kitchen old school chefy thing?
Yeah, it's just you know when we're in the kitchen, you know, we're tasting. We use like just a bunch of spoons, so we wouldn't do that in the kitchen. But since you're a good friend, I feel like you could handle it.
I love this. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam because now we have a dish that, Johnny, I don't know if you know how many children were brought up on this soup, including me. Tell me about the soup.
That's a Mama Mandola's chicken soup. And I'm being honest with you, my grandfather Mandola called this Sicilian penicillin. And he said it would cure anything. So anytime somebody was sick, or whenever, you know, we always had this soup, and it's just an old classic chicken soup. I never forget the day that I went to my grandmother's house, Grace Mandola, and I went over there and made it with her, and she wasn't like measuring anything. So every time she would throw like salt, black pepper, you know, whatever, we would catch it and then we would weigh it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have to have good solid recipes, but she just used nothing but taste. But there's a secret. I could talk about the soup. I mean, this is how I was raised.
Yeah.
And but I got to tell you, is the key to this soup is, you know, she puts potatoes and carrots and celery, and then while the chicken, you know, whole chicken's in there, you take the chickens out once they're cooked and you start deboning it. But what the secret to this soup that I always watched her nurture it. She would get a potato masher and kind of smush up the vegetables so then the soup would starch up a little bit. So it'd be, you know, kind of cloudy, not real brothy. But this is I mean, I get emotional thinking about it, but we always ate really big, heavy meals on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
But then my grandmother's we always ate light on Mondays,
Mm-hmm.
and so it'd be like a salad and soup on Monday, and that's the soup.
This is it hasn't changed. The taste, it's
No,
truly what I remember 25, 30 years ago. One more dish to show y'all on the Houston Restaurant Week's 2026 lunch menu at both Carrabba's on Kirby and Carrabba's on Boss. Y'all, $25 for lunch, supporting the Houston Food Bank. This is what I'm talking about, baby. We got a pizza. You've got that big fancy pizza oven in the back. Yeah. Might as well use it.
Katie, we built the original Carrabba's restaurant was only 3,000 feet, which doesn't mean a whole lot to most people. But the original Carrabba's only had 96 chairs and about 10 bar stools. So it was a very small, quaint place that we wanted to be casual, pasta, pizza, and soup, right?
Yep.
And then we had a grill, so then we started adding to that. But we built the whole restaurant around a wood-burning pizza oven. Mm-hmm. And when you would walk in, that's the first thing you would see. And I just don't know, something about a fireplace or a pizza oven. It just adds so much warmth, and so that's what we do.
Yeah, it really sets the tone, and especially here because it is the first big thing you see. And yeah. I love the open. Y'all have been here before, but it's just such a special space. You walk in, I feel like I'm going to see you coming around the corner here. Oh my goodness. All right. So reservations, definitely, if you want to come out here at Carrabba's for Houston Restaurant Week 2026, you're probably getting booked by now, right?
Yeah. People really love Restaurant Week.
Yes. Well, they love you. They love you, and they love getting a great dining deal. Y'all make sure you make your reservations on opentable.com. HoustonRestaurantWeeks.com has all of the participating restaurants. You have Grace's.
Yep.
You have 2 Carrabba's locations. Y'all come out here and see Johnny. Make sure you stay tuned to Fox Local and Fox 26. We will be covering all of these incredible restaurateurs, supporting our community and truly feeding Houstonians in need. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of Foodies and Friends. I'm just rushing because I'm eating. I got to eat this.